Hello some viewers, how are you all? Welcome back to another video. Guys, in this video we are going to discuss what is a REST operator in JavaScript, how it is helpful, and also we'll see the simple examples. Without any further ado, let us start the video, guys. So now, let me create a simple function of sum of numbers. So if I create a function sum of numbers, and also if I pass an argument number 1 and number 2. So if I write console.log, the addition is number 1 plus number 2, and then I pass sum of numbers of 1 comma 2. So the addition for the first one comes for 3, addition for the second one comes for 6. So what if I pass the same thing? If I give 1, 2, 3, this will not work. So let's see what will happen. So see, it took the first two numbers, it didn't take third one. Actually, this should be 6. So in this scenario, what we can do, guys? In this scenario, I'll comment this so that I can write it as a normal sumFunction. So if I want to pass this, I'll comment this one also. We can use function. I'll use sum of numbers dynamically. So I'll not pass anything, where sum equal to 0, and then I'll write for in loop. So for let I in arguments. So this argument is one of the JavaScript, an object of a JavaScript. Argument is an object of a JavaScript. In that we can store all the numbers and we can do the sum. So I'll write sum equal to sum plus argument of I. So now what I'll do, I'll write console.log of sum. Or let me comment all this. So I'll copy the last one, sum of numbers. So I'll paste it here. Instead of sum of numbers, I'll use sum of numbers dynamically. So now I'll clear the screen. Now let's see REST operator. Now 1, 2, and 3 it has typed 6. So you can give a number of arguments. Let's say I gave 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it will work for this also. Let me execute this. So the answer is 55. So in this dynamically you can pass all the argument. So what if I wrote test like this? Will it work? So clear the screen. It got 55 and test. It added all the things, but test also it is added, and it is giving me like a string value. So what will you do in this scenario? So let me clear the screen. Let me comment this also. Now let me remove this test. Now what comes into play is the REST argument. So I'll write function sumWithRest. What actually is a REST? So for example, I want to pass a test, right? So I'll write name here for the test, and I'll give dot 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 args argument. So this one, whatever you are giving the rest of the values, it is called REST operator. We are giving dot 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 arguments we have given. So we'll use the same thing. Let sum equal to 0, and for let I in args arguments. Now here I'll write sum equal to sum plus args of I. So you can give a number of arguments, you can give string value also, it will not matter, it will directly print the value. So let me use this sumWithRest. So initially I have written test, and I'll write 1, 2, 3, some values I'll write. So let us see whether if anything apart from this. See, we have commented this function, we have commented this function also, sum of number dynamically. Now we'll use the sum with rest. So clear the screen. Note rest operator.js. So 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 is 18. It has properly written. So what if I want to make a sentence out of it? So let's say test is an employee. So is an employee and he earns a salary of, with basic, this much basic is getting, with all the allowances he's getting this much per month. Let me add it here, and I want a proper sentence. So now what if I can write, so sum equal to 0 usually, and I'll put console.log, and I have to give here designation as another argument. In designation I'll give software test is a software employee, and this is the salary what he's getting with basic HRA and all the allowances, etc. So I'll write here the employee name is name with designation is this. Now what he's getting with designation is this, having salary of sum. So having salary, that is SUM. So now this I'll copy and paste it here. So now let me execute this. So an employee name is test with designation software having salary of 18,000. So what if I can have more examples, right? We'll not have only one employee with the company. This will be a test 2. He will be, let's say test is a developer and test 2 is a QA, and let me remove, sorry QS, let me remove a few of the allowances which are getting more than developer. Of course, nowadays QAs are anymore as much as developers. That's a different story. Let me execute this. Node rest operator.js. So employee name is test2 with the designation developer having a salary of 18,000, and test QA engineer having a salary of 16,000. So this is the rest operator, guys. I've shown you with a simple example so that it will be easily understandable. Hope you would have liked this video. If you like the video, please click on like. If you're a new viewer, please click on subscribe. Till then, guys, take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.